Hi y'all, I'm Melody and welcome to my channel where I discuss fragrances. I was at Five Below with my family the other day and I noticed some fragrances they had on the wall, and this one here caught my eye. Valley Vaughn, she has an amazing channel. I love her videos, but she had a video on this fragrance calling it a dupe of a dupe, saying it was a dupe for KKW Kimoji Cherry, and that is a dupe of Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I've never smelled the KKW fragrance, and I've smelled Lost Cherry like 6 months ago, so I don't exactly remember what that is. So while I was there, I found 4 fragrances, and they're by the brand Mirage. I don't know if it'll pick up, and they have a whole bunch of dupes of kind of mid-range or celebrity scents, so they're duping already pretty affordable fragrances. So let's start with this Kimberly Sweet Cherry. It has all these cute little cherry emojis on it. I definitely think these fragrances are well suited for a much younger audience, like the young girl or tween age group. I have 3 daughters myself, and so I think these are likely gonna be passed down to them. I've already worn them all and tested them out to see how I felt about them. There's one of them that I'll hold on to, but the other 3 will go to my girls. So this is what the cherry looks like. It's nice. It's really light. Let me look at my notes. So it has this tart, fresh, sour cherry smell, but it stays sour on my skin. It doesn't mellow out. There's not really much sweetness. It just stays really sour. But I did layer this with some other fragrances. It was really nice. But my 5-year-old loves this. I think she loves it mostly for the bottle, but every day she asks me to spray this on her, so I'll be passing that one on to her. Next, I have the Pink Sugar dupe. Just comes in this little tube. And I do like the frosted glass. I don't necessarily love the label, but I think it's, you know, cute. It's $5, so. Now I've not smelled Pink Sugar before on my skin. I've smelled it on a little test strip probably years ago, so I don't really recall how accurate this is. It smells pretty good. My problem is it reminds me exactly of an old shampoo and conditioner I used for years. The OGX, it comes in a purple bottle. I think it's like collagen or biotin or something like that. And that's exactly what I get when I spray this on my skin. It's a nice scent, but I don't really want to smell like my old shampoo and conditioner. I used that for several years while I was going through cancer treatments and losing my hair and stuff, so it's not, it doesn't necessarily bring up the best memories, but my oldest really loves this one, so I'm going to give this one to her. Now on to the Sweet Like Candy dupe. This is called Cotton Candy. It has a cute bottle. This is probably my favorite of the bottles. It just comes in this peachy colored bottle with a rose gold nozzle. I have smelled Sweet Like Candy. I don't know how accurate this is. I would say 70–75% accurate. I don't think it's nearly as sweet, actually, and it's just it doesn't have as much depth either. It's kind of watery. I can smell some pear in it. Let me see what I wrote. I smell some of the pear and the honeysuckle, but you never get that fluffiness of the marshmallow or any of the softness that the fragrance has. It just stays kind of fruity, a little zingy even. I don't know if that's how to describe it, but it's nice. It's just not something I'm going to wear all that often. I think it's a nice little fragrance, but not one that I'll be holding on to. I'll be giving this to my middle daughter, who she doesn't care as much for fragrance, but since the other two are getting them, I figured she would enjoy this. Now last, we're going to be looking at Kimberly Diamond. So here's it out of the box. I had to struggle to get it out of the packaging. It made a ton of noise. I think that I don't care for the writing, but I like the frosted glass. This cap is not cute. It's plastic. So I actually have stolen the cap from the pink sugar dupe and put it on, and I think it looks better this way. I do like that it stands up. I do believe that the KKW ones you have to sit down. Now I did spray that one at Ulta with my family, and I thought it was pretty, but my husband and my girls thought it was awful. So this one doesn't bother them. It's nice and it's really refreshing. I like to use this out of the shower or before going to bed. I'm just getting over a cold, and so I've been using this to kind of freshen up, and when I feel kind of lousy, I just spray a whole bunch of it on. So I've made a decent dent in just a couple of days. So of the four, this is the only one I'm going to keep. It's also the most mature of the bunch. The other ones are quite young and really sweet. This has a sweetness to it, but it also, there is a maturity to it. It is quite a nice fragrance, and I think I'll definitely get use out of it. This isn't one that I'm too concerned about overspraying, and it's so soft. It only wears for about an hour or two, so in the mornings I can take a shower and spray this on, and then spray whatever I want to go about my day later and it not really interfere with that. It's very watery. There's just that subtle sweetness to it. You get a little amber in the end. It is really smooth. There's no harshness to it. So this is definitely my favorite of the bunch. But it's definitely not something that I'd hold on to in my collection, but they are definitely a nice little gift to give to a little girl who might be interested in fragrances, but you don't want them to have something too mature. If you have a Five Below nearby, I would recommend stopping by. I do believe they have another brand there as well with other fragrances. I didn't pick any of those up, but they have quite a selection. I think they have a dupe of Ariana's REM. And then I think there was some Britney Spears dupes and some Katy Perry dupes. They had maybe a Paris Hilton dupe as well, and a few other KKW fragrances. And then they have a whole men's line that I hadn't really looked at. I might go back and find some more for the holidays for my daughters. So those are my thoughts on the Mirage perfumes that you can find at Five Below. If you have any opinions or have smelled any of these yourself, please leave me a comment and tell me what you thought of them. If you have any recommendations for other affordable perfumes or dupes that are easily accessible, please don't hesitate to comment. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what else you'd like me to share with you. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye!